everyone. I'm Al Michaels here for more great NFL action with my partner, John Madden. And hold on, because this is going to be a good one.
Now, here's one of the better quarterbacks in the league. And the great thing about him is that he always gets the job done. Maybe it's selling a play pass or throwing a block on a reverse. He's always out there doing the little things to help his team to victory.
Steve Smith will be his go-to guy once again, and for obvious reasons. He's one of the better route runners and always seems to make the catch in traffic. Stopping this combo hasn't been easy for many defenses, so we'll have to see what type of coverages they go with to prevent these two from doing a lot of damage.
Look at them down there. Offense, defense, it doesn't matter. They just want to start hitting somebody. They're already hitting each other.
Now let's go to midfield for the game's coin toss. Both teams eager to get today's action started, so let's go to the field. The Chiefs are lined up for the kickoff. Should be a return here. From the 15. They're ready to call their first play of the game. Our EA Sports Coaching Close-Up features two of the premier coaches in the National Football League. John Fox boasts a much-improved offensive unit thanks to an extremely good running game, smart quarterback play, and outstanding wide receivers who can make plays all over the field. Our EA Sports Coach Close-Up continues with Dick Vermeil, who's ramshocked everybody in 1999, coming out of nowhere to win Super Bowl 34. They'll go from the I formation. Dives and brings him down. This offense, John, could have a very big day running the ball against a defensive unit that's really struggled in that area. They line up in the I formation. Hand it off. And he barely got enough. He gets what he needed for the first.
Yeah, this is one of those north-south type of deals. He runs straight ahead, and he gets the first down.
The backs are lined up in an I. Handed off to the back on the run. And he hits his target. Nice read, finding the receiver who is in single coverage. So they have 1st and 10 here. Throwing on 1st down. With the pass. Incomplete. That incomplete pass brings up 2nd down. And this is the 6th play of this drive. They line up in the I formation. Warfield breaks the play up in the backfield. Warfield knifed in there and made the tackle.
When you have a cornerback who can come up and make a tackle like that, stopping or slowing down the outside run is a whole heck of a lot easier.
The Chiefs come out in a nickel package. Throws it. Delone lets that one slip out of his grasp. The incompletion brings up 4th down. Sauerbrunn will come in now to punt it away. Here's the punt. This one goes out of bounds. The offense heads out onto the field for the first time. First and 10. Changing things up along the defensive front. On the carry. Play action. Rolling out to his right. Throwing. Incomplete. Safety makes a nice play getting to the ball and tipping it away.
And he made the play when really the receiver should have had it. Moving to meet the ball is something that some receivers don't do well.
Slight change in the defensive alignment. Steps up into the pocket. Throws it out over to the left. On the money. Tillman makes the tackle at the 29-yard line. Good-looking play there as they pick up the first down and keep the drive alive. It's 1st and 10. They line up in the I formation. Gets the toss to the left. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss. Holmes couldn't even get out of the backfield.
This defense is extremely active and effective up front. They do a good job of getting upfield quickly, creating havoc in the backfield. Misdirection plays and draws can be a good way to use their speed and aggressiveness against them.
Green sends a man in motion. They'll go with a run once again. Tillman records the stop at the 40-yard line. And that gain will get them a fresh set of downs.
He just exploded towards the marker that time. That was a big-time run.
Holmes in the backfield. Tennyson in motion. Pressure, gets rid of it. He hits his receiver. Tillman makes the tackle at the 48-yard line. Good read, finding the single coverage in the secondary. Well, neither team to score as the first quarter comes to a close. And we're ready to start the second quarter. So they have 1st and 10 here. The Panthers come out in a nickel package. Game off to the tailback. Loses one tackle. Gamble stops him at the 38-yard line. So that was a pickup of about 9. They need to reach the 38-yard line to convert. The Panthers come out with 3 down linemen and 7 defensive backs. Gets the pass off, and he hits his target. Perfect pass, a great catch, and that'll move the chains. It's 1st and 10. Dimebacks in for this play. Morton, the man in motion. Another run. Slips the tackle. What a stiff run. Gamble makes the play at the 15-yard line. Took the handoff and picks up a nice gain.
Yeah, that was a ramble. Reminiscent of his early playing days.
Ninth play of this drive. They're within striking distance here. Carolina looks like they're playing the pass as they're lined up in the dime. Throws to the end zone. Tennyson is in there for the score. Anderson comes in to attempt the point after. And it's on its way. The extra point attempt is good. So that touchdown was the exclamation point on a drive that covered more than half the field and ate up a lot of time.
And that was a result of great play calling. They were able to get good chunks of yardage, and that moved the chain. Eventually, got him in the end zone.
From the 12-yard line. Carolina takes over on offense, needing a touchdown to draw even. So they have 1st and 10 here. Foster in the backfield. The 30. Diving tackle at the 40.
Here's the thing. We always say that in any long run, someone has to get a big block, and that's exactly what this is. I mean, this guy just gets run over, and he's completely knocked out of the play.
John, one of your favorite terms right here. I'm going to use it. Boom.
Yeah, but that's worse than a boom. That kind of hit could loosen your teeth.
Foster. They'll go with a play fake. On the move. He hits his receiver. Diving tackle to bring him down. DeLone really put his body into that throw.
That ball could have been shot out of a gun with the velocity it had on it.
The backs are lined up in an I. They'll pass on first down. Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. The defender's got it. He saw the single coverage, let it go, but the defense was there to pick it off. The offense gets ready to go following the interception. The Panthers come out in a nickel package, making some changes along the defensive front. On the ground, Gamble records the stop at the 40-yard line. He was fortunate to get anything on that play.
And that's a tribute to their strength and conditioning coach. These guys spend almost as much time in the weight room as they do on the field. And you see it pay off when a guy can turn a play that looks like a sure loss into a play for a couple of yards.
Great fake. Throwing. The pass ball's incomplete, so he can't come up with it.
And the receiver just dropped it. I was watching him in practice the other day, and he didn't miss a ball. Looks like he just took his eye off that. Here's where it pays off to have a receiver that can get open quickly. You try and match him up one-on-one and let him do his thing to get you a first down.
They come out in the nickel. Gonzalez goes in motion. Passes left. Oh, he makes the catch anyway.
One thing they want to avoid is turning it over and setting up the other guys with a chance to get some points.
Going to the air on first down. Closing in with the pass. Great throw. Manning makes the tackle at the 11. They'll come out on first down and will try to make this red zone visit a successful one. 11 yards to the end zone. They line up in the I formation. It's the toss to the left. Witherspoon created problems in the backfield on that one.
Here's where the defense needs to make a big play. Maybe they bring some heat with a blitz or they change up the coverage. That way they can force the offense into making a mistake and keep them from getting any points before the half.
Green sends a man in motion. Holmes. Priest Holmes is in there for the touchdown.
Watch this one here. He had them all lined up, looking for the knockout. He just missed. That's one of the things that's going on in this league right now. Too many guys going for the big hit instead of wrapping up the ball carrier.
And it's up. And he tacks on the extra point. They've now scored 14 unanswered points.
They're doing a good job executing on both the offensive and the defensive side of the ball right now. I'm thinking they're going to keep this run going.
Nice kick and returnable from the 15-yard line. Last time the defense was on the field, they forced a bad throw, picked up a takeaway. Just over a minute still to go. Delhomme scans the defense from the gun, dropping back to pass on a first down. And the catch is made. Second and short, upcoming after a good pickup through the air.
Right here is one of those situations where you can pretty much open up the whole playbook. You can go with a play fake and look for something deep, or you can just run the ball. Just about anything is an option.
The quarterback is back in the shotgun. This one falls incomplete. Fujita displayed excellent anticipation.
He has a great feel for defending the pass. He always seems to be in great position to make a play in the ball.
Kansas City comes out in their nickel package. Davis. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss. Unable to pick up the first down, we could see the punt team do. A little over a minute left. So the punting unit stays on the sideline. They're going to take a shot here on fourth down. Woods stops the play in the backfield. So that tackle now gives him 4. They'll probably run it here because they still have a couple of timeouts.
The offense can show run. They go with a pass because they might get a favorable matchup.
Slight change in the defensive alignment. Carolina looks like they're playing the pass as they're lined up in the dime. Receives the handoff. Under pressure, throwing. He hits his receiver. Kansas City calls a timeout. They have 2 timeouts remaining. quarterback did a good job finding the receiver with a touch pass.
That receiver knew just how far he had to go to get his team a fresh set of downs.
Holmes, the lone setback. Holmes. Kansas City calls a timeout. They have one remaining. It's second down and 10 to go. Changing things up along the defensive front. The Panthers come out in a dime package. Rucker with the tackle at the 22-yard line. The Panthers call a timeout. They have one timeout left. Third and long, looking for a great throw to convert on this one. Holmes, the lone back. Gonzalez moves in motion. Gets rid of it. Behind him, and he has it. Ooh, that one will leave a mark.
He got hit so hard he darn near had to take a taxi back to the stadium.
Drops back with the pass. Perfect pass. Eddie Kennis is in there for the score. They'll get set for the extra point. And it's on its way. And he tacks on the extra point. John, they've cashed in on the turnover opportunity.
That's for sure. They've made the most of every turnover opportunity out there.
Squib kick. This kick goes out of bounds. Penalty marker down in the field. Well, they tried the directional kick, but it goes out of bounds.
The return team is going to have good position after that one, and they didn't even have to worry about running it back.
He sees something in the defense. Delhomme will work out of the shotgun. Passing on first down. Rolling left. And it's complete. Warfield records the tackle at the 47-yard line.
This is where the defense needs to just play smart and not give up a big play. There's not a whole lot of time left, so they just need to prevent them from getting into field goal range.
The Panthers line up with two backs behind the quarterback. Going to the air on first down. Looking for the deep pass down the right side. Incomplete. And the cornerback is able to tip it away from the intended receiver.
He got a good sense of knowing where the ball will come down and when to make his move.
The Panthers line up with two backs behind the quarterback. Surveying the field. Rolls out to his left. The 40. Wesley pulls him down at the 39-yard line. Looks like he's calling an audible. Changing the play now. It's the end of the second quarter with the score. Kansas City 21. And we go back to the game. As we get set for the kickoff, here's a look at the halftime stats. Booming kick downfield. From the 1-yard line.
Watch this here. He gets his helmet right under his chin, and wham! He takes him straight to the turf.
They line up in the I formation. Holmes. Buckner created problems in the backfield on that play. He was met right at the line, might have even lost a little.
That was a case of the defense getting under the pads of the offensive line. Usually the team that gets the best leverage is going to control the line of scrimmage. When you run it into the middle, you have to have some push or movement up front. If you can't get that movement, it makes things very difficult for your running back.
It off again. Morgan takes him down at the 21-yard line. They went back to the run on that play.
That just goes to show you that the coach trusts the guy to hang on to the ball.
3rd and 6. Carolina comes out in their nickel package. Going to the right. Holmes couldn't find any room on that one.
They really hustle on the defensive side of the ball. They're very good at clogging up the line, limiting the number of holes and cutback lanes that the back has to choose from.
Nothing happening on that drive, and they'll punt it away. Here's the punt. The officials are trying to determine where it went out of bounds. It's 1st and 10. With the carry, nice play fake. With the pass, incomplete pass. Delon found the single coverage you wanted. He just couldn't get it in there. 3 minutes remaining in the quarter. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Gets the pass off, and this pass is completed. You can't draw it up any better than that. Textbook first down. So they have 1st and 10 here. Delon out of the gun, throwing on 1st down. With the throw, and the catch is made. He was really hit hard on that play.
Yeah, you talk about your depleter. That's what happened there. He unloaded, and he got a depleter.
Kansas City comes out in their nickel package. Pressure, throwing. Picked off. Loses the defender. Now that's a stiff one. Wesley makes a spectacular defensive grab.
That's the type of play that will really give the defense some momentum when they come back on the field.
The defense lines up in the nickel with the pass, and he hits his target. Minter records the stop at the 33-yard line. And so a risky call to send the corner backfires, and they give up a 1st down.
Some quarterbacks love blitzing corners because they know that there's one less cover man out there, and they have a lot better shot at hitting someone in stride.
The defense is shifting. Campbell holds him down behind the line. Good work by the defensive line there.
They got off the ball, got penetration, shut off those running lanes. He was looking for a hole, but the only thing he saw was a massive wall of defenders.
Carolina comes out in their nickel package. Gives the ball off. Nice play fake. He hits his receiver. Witherspoon with the tackle at the 34-yard line. Gonzalez is doing a good job finding the open area in the coverage, and that's his 3rd catch. Gonzalez in motion. He's completed 3/4 of play, and the score is 21-0. The teams are set for the 4th quarter of play. So they dug themselves into a hole here, a long 3rd down situation. The Panthers come out in a nickel package. Stop behind the line, loss in the cover. The 3rd down run, not enough to keep the drive alive, so the punting team coming in.
There's nothing wrong with trying to grind it out in the 4th quarter when you're playing with a lead.
Baker comes into the game for the punt. Here's the kick. And he chooses not to return this one. The Panthers grab the live ball. 1st and 10. Passing on 1st down. Looking for an option. Trying something to the left. Incomplete. He read the single coverage and went for it all on 1st down. Drops back with the pass, and this pass is completed. Warfield makes the tackle at the 49. Nice ball going to the air, and that'll move the chain. It's 1st and 10. Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Rolling out to his right. Launching the pass deep down the right side. McLean makes the tackle at the 9-yard line. Did his job, found the single coverage, and delivers a perfect pass. Late in the game, they finally make it inside the 20. And he hits his target. The receiver showing us soft hands on that reception.
The guy's been working really hard trying to improve. Looks like all that extra work is paying dividends.
Hand it off. Stephen Davis is in there for the touchdown. That was an almost perfect run in that type of situation.
It sure was. His lineman created a little push, and the back just slammed right in there and got past the goal line.
So they'll try to tack on the extra point. The kick is up, and he tacks on the extra point. The Panthers have just made it a two-score game.
This team can put up some points, but this might be a little too deep a hole.
He got all of that one. Kansas City might be able to put this one away if they can get into the end zone here. 1st and 10. They line up in the I formation. Home. Number 50 with the stop at the 27. They need 6. The backs are lined up in an I. He'll get the call again. Morgan makes the tackle at the 27-yard line. About 6 to go. Hand it off to the back. Minter makes the play at the 37. Holmes with a nice run and picks up the 1st down.
And it was well executed. They hit their blocks, and the back found the right hole to get down the field and pick up a 1st down.
Slight change in the defensive alignment. Holmes, the lone back. Green sends a man in motion. Again with the run. Rucker is the guy who's there to bring him down at the 37-yard line. 5th play of this drive. Only one man back. Again with the carry. Dropped behind the line for a loss of a couple. Third and long. Holmes, the lone setback. Tennyson, the motion man. He gets the carry. The 40 breaks the tackle. Witherspoon stops him at the 44-yard line.
Watch it here. He makes a pretty good adjustment, and he brings him down. He's got the body control and agility to make up for the mistake on his angle of pursuit.
He'll take a knee. A little over a minute left. No need for anything else but taking a knee here to finish this one out. He'll just take a knee. They'll be faced with a long 3rd down play here. The defense has had difficulty stopping them on third down. The gun signals the end of the game. The final score is Kansas City 21, Carolina 7. Not much of a contest as the point differential is 2 touchdowns.